welcome back to WWE 16, my career. I'm finally WWE Championship, which I'm glad about, to be completely honest with you. I'm glad that I've got it. But I don't know whether I continue doing it for the year, or go for another title, or go for, of course I want that's all. My number match was John Cena there, and Big Kenny, so I'll do that. So let's do this. I won't chat during the intros, but I'll chat afterwards. Thanks.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From Melbourne, Australia, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Dangerous Shawn.
I think the WWE Universe senses something big is coming. Wow! Did you hear the crowd once his music played?
And approaching the ring, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the United States Champion, John Cena!
You know, sometimes a superstar just has that look in his eye. And this is one of those times. You know, week in and week out, this guy gets one of the biggest reactions of the night.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
The anticipation is over. We're underway here, and I gotta tell you, there's no better way to settle a score than mano-a-mano inside a WWE ring. Oh, look at the emotion.
A nasty kick there.
He's absolutely relentless here. You know, Cole, right from day one of his WWE life, John Cena has been squarely under the brightest spotlight there is. His very first match at the top level of World Wrestling Entertainment was against Kurt Angle. I mean, as a complete unknown, Cena stepped right up and answered a challenge from one of the toughest superstars out there. That's jumping into the deep end with both feet.
for the start to John Cena's distinguished WWE career. I think jumping straight into the deep end with his inaugural match against Kurt Angle was the perfect way to start things off.
Right.
Well, the only way. And I don't think Cena even knows where the shallow end is.
Oh, you're right. There's nothing like having a WWE debut against a main event star. And at the time, that's exactly what John Cena did. There's no doubt that had a major effect on Cena's career and the goals he set for himself here in the WWE.
Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight.
What's he going to do here? What's he going to do here?
I can't believe this. It's obvious the intention is to try and re-injure John Cena's neck.
Well, you know, Cole, after you return from an injury, that once injured body part is always a target.
Oh, the reversal by John Cena. Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
Oh, out of nowhere!
Oh, wow. There it is, the Uranagi.
Uranagi? Wow, that was impressive.
WWE Magazine out this month, and you'll find some interesting articles in there about all the superstars here in WWE.
Who do you get to read the magazine to, you, Cole? Oh, that's devastating. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt.
I'll tell you, when you talk about New England, there's some of the toughest people in the world. Blue-collar workers, hard shipyard workers, and that's where John Cena was brought up. You know, growing up with four brothers in a house that loved WWE and all types of sports, it made John Cena work to become one of the toughest superstars to lace up a pair of boots.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
I've seen every episode of SmackDown over the years, and I assure you this one ranks right up there with the best.
You know, Cole, you might be onto something with that. Maybe those brutal New England winters toughened John Cena up as a kid. A young John Cena shoveling snow, walking to school in freezing temperatures. I'd imagine that put an extra layer of bark on you in a real hurry. Thankfully, we didn't have those winters like that in Memphis.
Yeah, but you're getting them now with global warming.
Yes.
Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here. The range of emotions here is startling. There's almost an unknowing of what to expect.
I know. I mean, I got goosebumps. This match is going to be so unpredictable. I just can't wait.
You know, we were talking about John Cena's childhood in the Northeast, but with all this talk about shoveling snow in cold weather, doesn't it really come down to the work Cena does in the gym instead of the weather when he had to put up with as a kid? I mean, I don't know. I'm sure those winters toughened Cena up a bit, but you're right.
You can't just roll out of a snowbank and into the squared circle, Michael. But I know John Cena's dad, and I'm sure as a kid, Cena had to build his character by shoveling snow.
Can't imagine that did more for him than working out in the gym and in the ring.
Well, you know, and walking through his share of blizzards. This may settle the score right here.
The offense clothesline. This thing is going to end in a blaze of glory.
That's the way to go out, if you ask me.
These superstars looking for a victory, looking to build momentum.
You're right about that. Momentum is so important in a match like this. massive damage.
Twice as nice.
Oh, once you get out of the... I don't know how much more damage he can take.
6, 7.
Take a look at this one more time. I've never seen anything like it.
Inside the ring now.
Finally, let's get this done inside the ring.
With all that build-up, it's sad to see it end like that. This one is waved off.
We got a couple of highlights here. Let's check them out.
Here's your winner, Dangerous Shawn.
Put it in the books, and there was no question about that one.
This win is exactly why so many superstars hope their number never gets called to face this guy.
And folks, if you're just joining us, I'm sorry to tell you that you just missed one of the most exciting SmackDown matches in recent memory.
Welcome back to the show. This is my guest tonight. You were mentioned by Triple H as one of the bright young stars in WWE. What do you think about that?
I don't trust it. They don't call Triple H the cerebral assassin for nothing. I am one of the brightest superstars in the WWE, but I did not get here by trusting lying filth like Triple H.
Let's talk about what happened out there tonight. Some would say you're showing a different side of yourself lately. Do you find that to be true?
Of course. Isn't it obvious? Caring about the WWE Universe did nothing for me. Being a nice guy did nothing for me. From here on out, I'm only thinking about me. That title is the most important thing, not the WWE Universe. You'll want to see what I do next.
There you have it. Back to you, Cole.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From Melbourne, Australia, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Dangerous Shawn.
Well, this superstar has all the tools needed to win this one. Now let's see if he can put them together.
Here's a guy committed to excellence. You have to appreciate that.
Indeed he is. And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
Oh, out of nowhere!
Just making his presence felt there. Fighting from a position of full health here. Damage inflicted with a snapmare. Can't wake up from that one.
No kidding, that snapmare was especially hard.
Quick thinking to avoid that. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. The way of that one. Gotta watch out. A neck injury is not something to take lightly. This is exactly how he drew. This one up.
This is dangerous. This could be huge. Great hold being applied.
I can't help but think of his risk of internal injuries at this point in time.
Yeah, this could get real serious. Camel clutch applied. And man, is he pulling back on that neck. Boom!
So much on the line in this one, and like they say, on any given night, anything can happen in WWE.
That's something I learned early on in my stay here in the WWE.
Yeah, but tonight I beat you.
Yeah, absolutely anything can happen. Camel clutch locked in, wrenching on the neck and lower back. Well, we have a very familiar sight in the ring today, but that doesn't make it any less special. John Cena and Randy Orton getting at it.
Oh, yeah.
You want to talk about